So let's talk about shiny objects for a little bit. Now I have over 9,000. Haha, I get it, it's the meme. So you would think that I'd want to give it over to Mr. Krabs. And I will give it over to Mr. Krabs for an example as to why I'm not going to be doing this anymore for this series. 3,000, I'll give it to him. I'm now at 6,000, and I get a golden spatula. Whoop-de-doo. However, and this is a change in the remake that I'm very not fond of. The next one costs 6,000. No. I will not be doing that. In the original game, the price for each spatula went up by, I think, like 500. So the first one was 3,000, then it was 3,500, then it was 4,000, so on. And this game, it goes up by 3,000 each time. So it goes 3,000, 6,000, 9,000, 12,000. It gets insane, and there's so much grinding. And also, you need these shiny objects to spend on other parts of the game. So it really doesn't make a lot of sense to give anything to Mr. Krabs, except for, like, the very first one. So yeah, that's what I'm not doing. However, I will go ahead and give some to Patrick.
Wow, SpongeBob,
Some socks, I mean.
Now they're back home, safe where they belong.
Here's your golden back scratcher.
Spatula.
I don't speak Italian.
The dumb jokes always get me. I gotta be honest.
Wow,
Yeah. It's the same line every time though, so, you know. So, with 2 more spatulas under our belts, let's go to Goo Lagoon and have a relaxing vacation of doing the exact same stuff we've always been doing. Alright.
Goo Lagoon, a sun-drenched beach of sludge at the bottom of the sea. But all is not well here on Paradise.
That's a big sandcastle. Alright. We got some surf rock in the background. I am ready to go. These are like weird bridges that you bash from the bottom to flip over. Very neat. And soon enough, we have a new enemy. Okay, with this guy's voice, I can't... Whatever happens to him, I can't say that he did not deserve it. You fool. And that man is actually dead. We will never see him again. This robot is called Monsoon, which honestly is a pretty cool name, I'm not gonna lie. Also, nice glasses, dork. It's Larry the Lobster.
Do I look burned?
Well, you do look a little red.
Barnacles! That darn robot.
Robot?
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
A big robot stole everybody's sunscreen.
Oh no, everyone will burn, and then they'll get all itchy and peel.
Exactly. You can't spend a day at the beach without sunscreen. That sun is way too hot. That robot is out on the island. Nobody can get to him.
Oh, you know, just out by himself whacking his meat. Actually, he's whacking himself with his meat. I'm gonna stop talking now.
Maybe you can use those sun reflectors to point the sun's rays on that robot. If you hit one of the
Okay,
buttons
that
on
sounds
the side of the
complicated.
lifeguard tower, the reflector will turn.
Oh, it is complicated, believe me.
Connect all the towers and the light will shoot right out of the big reflector on the island. Then all you have to do is swim out to the island and turn the big reflector onto the robot. I'll stay here and protect the babes.
Slight problem with that, Larry.
But I, can't swim.
Although, you know what he's doing? Everyone in service, someone's gotta protect the babes. Alright, so yeah. It's a big puzzle of trying to flip over everything to connect to one, to connect to another, to connect to another, and eventually you connect to that one over there, and then you ignore it for half an hour so you can go beat the rest of the level. And this one, I believe you get on this side? Maybe? No, that is very, very wrong. Yeah, right, it's this one. Yeah, I think I actually remember how to do this. So yeah, one of the reasons why I love Goo Lagoon so much is just because of this one beginning part where it just looks like an actual beach. Like, you can, imagine yourself just actually walking around here and going on the beach. Maybe you'll go over and check out the juice bar. they designed these levels both as fun gameplay levels and also as levels that you can like the actual places that you would want to live in. That's one of the reasons why I just love this game so much. Unfortunately, in this remake version, this is the only level where the game kind of consistently drops frames. Mainly whenever I look at the water, I can't tell what's happening here. It looks like it looks like they're trying to do like an effect where sand is on the camera, like on the lens. And it only shows up when you're looking at the water. And this is all water. So yeah, the game kind of drops frames here. It's not too bad whenever you're just on land, but when you're looking at water, it can actually be a little annoying. So be warned of that if you're gonna buy this game. This is like I said though, this is the only level where I think it has this problem. There we go. And now we just have to swim all the way out there. Except we can't swim, so we're just gonna have to go the long way. Whatevs. Actually, before we continue on, I want to go over here because there's a bus stop and we need to switch to Patrick. You can't choose who you switch to. It's always going to be Spongebob and either Sandy or Patrick. You don't choose which one. It's always predetermined based off of what the level is. So this one, this is the Patrick level. And this is a case where it's kind of annoying that they change how Patrick's moves work. Because now I can just jump and hit him, where before, you'd have to go find a tiki and throw it at him. That's an interesting situation, but they kind of ruined it with this game. Or even better, they could have had a situation where you had to stun a robot and then throw that robot at another robot. Isn't that such a cool idea? I really wish they'd kept that for this game. Yeah, well, it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't really affect that many areas in this game. And throwing is still fun. And floating towels. That's it. Oh boy. Oh, wait, go back. There we go. Oh, make it! No! Oh! Saved it! I was not expecting it to go that far right. Oh, we're running out of time. And it's not stopping. That was almost bad, but we made it. I do really like Patrick. He probably is my favorite character of the three. Which sucks because, as you might see later, he's used the least of all three. Spongebob is back on the case. Where are we going? Oh, right over here. Juice bar. I'm back on the case to go get refreshed. Hey, kid.
No, the children's balloons have been overfilled. They're carrying the children out of control.
I don't know, Mrs. Puff. It looks like they're having a lot of fun.
Yes, too much fun if you ask me.
Okay, Mrs. Puff, can you just stop being a... Let the kids have fun.
You can save the children by bubble bashing each of the balloons. Bubble bash all the balloons, then come see me for a reward.
Can do, Mrs. Puff.
Can do indeed. So something I do really like about this remake is in the original you had to hit the balloons and then like the children drop and like fall in the sand, or in some cases the water. But in this game you hit the children themselves and they get bounced back over to Mrs. Puff. I actually really like that change. Anyway, we got this part's actually kind of annoying because you have to like jump around on these pillars and you have to wait for them to float over. Child, please. No, and then they move too. Okay, well, I got it. How do I get that sock? Not like that. That is not the way you're supposed to do that. Kid, can you like get over here? And also the thing's going back. This is unfortunate.
Time for a little
Also,
creepy sneak.
these platforms, ow, they some of them sink and you can't tell which one. You could in the original, but not in this one. Oh well. I still, don't get me wrong, I love this remake, but some of the changes are kind of just stupid. Oh wait! Okay, we got it. Cool, I don't have to worry about that anymore. Alright, I'm just gonna whack you. Get you, jump on the juice bar as you do.
You! Patrick needs to do laundry.
Probably. Bus stop, I will use that in a little bit. But first, we gotta go save the children. I think that's a little more important right now. What up, nerd? And he's dead. Very cool. This is when things get interesting. Oh boy. Oh no. Alright, get over here, dude. This is what I was talking about. This is the only time in the entire game where the game lags. And it's when it's doing some kind of not super easy platforming. Hey, child, where are you going? Are you going over here? Not really. Are you going over here? No, you were going over here. You lied to me. There you go. All kids rescued. See, in the original game, the kids would have just fallen into the water, which was hilarious, but I can see why they may have wanted to change that. Alright, nice purple shiny object. All the kids are dazed and confused.
You've saved the
And I'm richer as a reward. Back here, we're going to switch over to Patrick. This next golden spatula we're going to get is one that took me forever to find as a kid. Like, I never knew about this for a long time. But you have to actually throw these. I mean, you can clearly see they want you to go up there because there's a shiny object up there. And that's supposed to like, make you ask the question, how do I get up there? Because you can't jump up there. You gotta stack some stone tikis. That's a really cool use of Patrick's ability. I really like that. That's unfortunately the only time in the game. Well, it's the only time you're supposed to do it. You can do it some other times, though, in less intended ways. And this is one of my favorite little Easter eggs. You see how that button has, like, an umbrella? In the original game, when the developers were making that little button there, they didn't want to make a whole new asset for the stick, so they just grabbed one of the umbrellas that they already were using in the beach, and they brought it over here. And the developers of the remake saw that and thought, we'll just make it an actual umbrella. Because in the original, the umbrella part was underwater. You could only see, like, the stick. That's a really, like, obscure reference, and I love it. And this game has quite a few of those, which makes me very happy. Alright, anyway, this is a challenge where you just gotta bounce. And also, these dragons breathe fire. You know, why not? Oh boy, hey! Game, frame rate, hold. Now we gotta make our way back, which is easier said than done. Actually, I think we're doing it right now. Never mind. Oh. Who was shooting? What? There's something is shooting at me that's not supposed to be shooting at me yet. And we're over here. Oh, I did not make it. Okay, we're good. That worried me for a second, but we got there. It is monsoon. Oh, there he goes. Oh yeah, there's a little icon for where the thunderstorm is, which is great because it's a lot harder to see the thunderstorm in this game. And here we got a little Atari joystick. That's a very odd Easter egg, but I appreciate it. Also, the Venus de Milo, I think is what that's called. Very neat. And also, here's another thing that took me a while to actually find as a kid. Gotta be very careful. Ooh, I actually avoided the Thunder Tiki, because you gotta use those as stairs to get this sock. Again, that's using the tikis in a very interesting way, because usually your first instinct is to just break all of them. But after you're done, you can break them anyway. Yeah. Anyway, Bubble Buddy.
Spongebob, I heard that you were collecting golden spatulas.
Yes, Bubble Buddy, I am. Have you seen one?
Why, yes. We were having a sandcastle contest, and somebody put a golden spatula on the top.
If I had a castle, I'd name it Fort Pattytown III. And Fort Pattytown III would have a big bell every month.
Bubble Buddy looks like he's trying to get out of this conversation.
The golden spatula?
Oh, at the top of the sandcastle, right. That should be easy to reach.
Well, perhaps you should
Because everything is easy to reach. Before we do that, though, I do want to quickly actually switch back to Patrick, because they have a different conversation for if you're playing as Patrick.
So, what are you supposed to be?
I'm a starfish. What are you?
I'm a figment of SpongeBob's imagination.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's such a weird conversation. And I don't know what that's supposed to imply, but I think it's hilarious. Water is rising. Yep, this is only a little terrifying when you're a kid that doesn't understand the concept of being able to float. Yep, you gotta be fast, because that is genuinely very easy to get hit, like drowned by that. Oh, and also on that part. Oh, right, you're supposed to maybe bring Patrick here, because you need the freezer fruit to freeze the water, so the water's going back down. But you're supposed to freeze the water and then go grab that sock. But I have a different way I like getting that sock, and you'll see it later. Now, you have to climb around the edges of the sandcastle, which doesn't look like it's intentional, but it is. Let's get rid of this, because beach balls are actually the bane of my existence in this game. They show up several times, and they're annoying every single time. Alright, got those. More beach balls, because the pain never ends. Oh, by the way, it's a bouncy thing. You might not realize that at first, but it's very good. Also, golden spatula, just as Bubble Buddy said. That's where we're supposed to go, and I will trigger that. We're not going to look at that explosion, though, because we want to go over here. Oh, nope. Hey, we're fine. We're good. So we want to go over here. We bounce off this, and there's a sock, and also a lot of shiny objects. This is one of the best spots for shiny object grinding, if you ever need to do that. However, what I actually want to do is do that, and then... oh, okay. Hold on. This is kind of hard to do. I want to bounce up. Oh, okay. Hold on. I need to land back to get my double jump. And then... well, like... okay. And... we gotta get below it, and... no! I was too early again, but this time it screwed me up completely. I wonder, can I shortcut this? Hey, I can. Awesome. Alright. Let's try this. Well, you know what? That works for me, actually. That was not supposed to happen, but I will gladly take it. It is very possible to do that even with the trampoline. I have done it before. It's just... I'm going to take advantage of the glitches when I can. Okay, let's actually go to the next section like we were supposed to oh so long ago.
Hello, Gary. What's new? Ow. You don't say. Squidward bought a new sweater. Oh, he's so crazy.
Is a striped sweater.
Ow. And there's a golden spatula at the end of this cave. Wow.
Yeah, sure, that's cool and all, but I want to know more about the sweater. Alright, oh, this is kind of a fun section.
On a hot day.
The water is going to repeatedly increase and decrease in height. That was the best way I could say that, sure. Alright, we're going this way. Remember that part, because it will be important in a minute. But first we gotta dodge that. Yeah, make your way over here. And then we have to jump from tiki to tiki. This looks about as hard. It's about as hard as it looks. I'll just say that. Oh man. And the camera. Oh boy, we're really close to the ceiling, so doing this doesn't really help that much. So yeah. Oh, yeah. The camera could do a little bit of work. Although I'll be honest, it is better than the original. For the most part. So after doing that, there is a. Well, I do like how they anticipated that you might come over here with Patrick, and at least in the original, you don't have a way to attack enemies in the air, so they put a throw fruit over there. That is good game design. Although it is just a lot easier to do that with Spongebob, because he can do a spin attack in midair. I don't remember if I talked about this, but Spongebob can spin in midair to slow down his it stalls him for a little bit in the air, which is very useful. Although in this version, it has to be done at the peak of his jump. And also, you can spin, jump, you can jump, spin, jump, and then spin again for maximum both height and distance, which is very interesting. Ugh. Yeah, I know, Swindle. Look at it. I love the fact that the people who made this game are just filthy memesters. There's so many like SpongeBob memes that you can find in this game. It's so good. Also a Patrick one, in case you were curious. Oh, hey, that's not good. That's not good. That's not. Well, okay. I'm gonna go over here because I want to grab that spatula. But we're not done with this cave section just yet. There's a lot more here than it looks like there would be on just like a first playthrough. After we're done grabbing that, we're gonna open that box. Then we're gonna jump through the box. Actually, I didn't activate the box on the first side. That's unfortunate. Oh no, no, I'm not gonna make it back. Oh, we did. Also, by the way, there's a sock right there. I completely forgot that it was there. Let me... Yeah, that works. Okay, other box opened, and now I can switch to Patrick. That was very dumb, but whatever. Please tell me the other box is still open. Thank you. Alright, with this freezy fruit, we are going to throw this in the water. Oh, are we good? That didn't quite do what it should have done, but whatever. Okay, so we already got that one sock. But there's another one right here, and I have to hurry back, otherwise I will actually die. There we go. Oh, I don't even know if I can hit you. I absolutely could hit you. Kill you, and that's enough for the caves. It's a relatively small area, but I do like it for some reason. Oh man, it's the carnival. I can't wait to have a super fun day at the carnival.
Sorry, lad, but the carnival is closed.
Damn it!
A pesky robot has taken over me ticket booth. And worse, me money. If you help me get rid of that no-good robot, I'll give you a big reward.
Sure thing, imitation crabs. Oh, let's just kill him. Oh, I destroyed 2 watermelons at once. Very cool. Yep, just throw that. Dead. Oh, including me, I guess. Oh well, it was fun while it lasted. Rip. Hey, that's the music that's usually supposed to play from the thing that I still can't remember the name of. And the worst part is I can't tell if it's because of a joke or because I genuinely can't remember. I'm not telling you.
Exactly what I had in mind. I hope my insurance covers all this.
I also hope your insurance covers some completely different people's property.
Why don't you try something less expensive? Or, I mean, dangerous.
Hold on, no, I did the thing.
I need them crazy robots cleared out of the bumper boats. When you've destroyed them all, come back and see me.
Fine. And whack. It will never get old whacking one robot into another robot. It literally never will. Alright. Ferris wheel. You could get on there. There's a decent amount of shiny objects if you get all the green ones. But I mean, there's no point. There's no socks or shiny objects down there. So I'm going to ignore it. Very cool. But down here, though, something I will not ignore. And that is some good old-fashioned whack-a-mole. Or in this case, whack-a-tiki. You can do this. Only Patrick can hit this in the air. I think the developers forgot Spongebob can attack in the air. I think the developers also forgot that Patrick can attack in the air. In this version, at least. Yeah, just go ahead and break all the tikis, though. I figured it'd be a little too easy with Spongebob, which is why they do that. Because he has a spin attack, but whatevs. Oh, ooh, spatula down there. We will go back for that later, I think. Oh, no, don't hit me. I'll hit you back. Get out of here. Very cool. Oop. I ran into that one robot and it killed him. Might as well go up here, though. It's the Teacup Madness. And these actually hurt you, if I remember correctly. Yes.
That's much better.
Okay, that's enough of that. What else we got? Nothing. Nothing. We just leave. We will be able to do this with Spongebob later because we don't have a thing unlocked. So for now, we will ignore that. And we go over here for something we can do. This is ice. Actually, the very first time we've seen ice in this game. Oh no. Yep, it's ice. It's exactly what you think it is. The ice physics are actually a little heavier in this game than in the original. Which, that's fine, I guess. You gotta get this watermelon and bring it all the way over here to throw it at Duplicatron and hopefully not have auto-aim lock onto something else! That was unfortunate. You cannot jump with the throw fruit in your hand. That's a very important thing to note. So you just gotta walk it out. Which is kind of annoying. Good. We're good. Don't hit me. Nope, don't kill me either. We're fine. We are. I had the situation under control from the get-go. I think I already picked up the sock. That was great. This is why I don't recommend paying Mr. Krabs very much, because this is basically buying a golden spatula through this, but costs way less than even the cheapest one for Mr. Krabs. Honestly, I don't even know why they still have Mr. Krabs in this game. I just wish they didn't increase the prices. Then, like, I feel like they may have increased the rate that you get shiny objects in this game. Maybe because there's, like, more of them lying around, or there's more, like, robots or something. I don't know. But it feels like you get a lot more, and to compensate, they raised the prices, which is really dumb. If they had kept the original prices, but the original rate or no, but the new rate of getting shiny objects, it would be perfect. But now it's just like you gotta spend an hour grinding, which is kind of annoying. And also, I'm getting killed. This is a slide, by the way. I don't think there's even anything to get from it. It's just a slide for the sake of being a slide. Oh, wait a second. Get it! Well, oh well. I'm gonna come over here. This is the bumper boats that we gotta clear out. I'll go ahead and whack that if I knew how to. Oh wow, they actually make it to where you have to use their fruit. Then what's the point of having him be able to use it in whatever. I don't care anymore. I'm going to murder these robots, and you can't stop me. Except maybe if I just don't do it. Be careful of the bumper boats though, they can hurt you. Oh no! Stand up, Patrick! Well, whatever. I'm very quickly going to drop down here. Some box somewhere, right? Yeah. Oh, apparently I forgot to open the one last time too. But they... whatever. I don't care. I can teleport. That's all I want.
Here is your reward.
Yep. Exactly what I thought it would be. Okay, with that out of the way, let's go back through teleporter, and we have a couple of things I still want to do. First of all, I need to go down here. And secretly, there's actually a way over to a freezy fruit. You can probably guess where we're going with this, because you may remember we saw a golden spatula near the bottom of the ocean. Make our way over to this one. A new quality of life feature that I really like is if you throw the freezy fruit on ice, it refreezes it, which is extremely helpful. I really like that addition, because yeah, in the original you just had to wait. See, it's the thing about this game is just I don't think this remake is better or worse than the original. I mean, graphically it's way better, but in terms of gameplay, they've changed a lot of things to where it's not the exact same game, but it is. I mean, like if I just turn my brain off, then this feels exactly the same as the original. But when you pay attention, there are quite a few details that are different. And it really just. It depends on your preference whether you like this game more than the other. This game has a level of jank that I don't think was present in the other one, but the original has a level of jank that isn't present in this one. It's good jank and bad jank, and I think this one has more bad jank. But I don't really care, because they're both still really fun. And I really do like this remake. I'm going to be saying that a lot, I think. And I already have said it a lot. But if you are at all interested in 3D platformers, play this game. Anyway, I'm switching back to Spongebob because we gotta actually... you may remember, we spent up like 2,000 grand. 2,000 grand. Very good job, brain. We spent a bunch of money trying to unlock a thing, and then we just kind of ignored it. That's because you need Spongebob to do it. Yippee. Oh, I didn't make it. Hold on. Bounce, please. Thank you. And budget right there. And guy going spatula. That's the entire point. We need Patrick to actually get on this thing. And this will bring us all the way back to that you can actually see it. This will bring us all the way back to the first section. Specifically, it puts us back on the other side of the island. So this is how we actually get the sunscreen back. I know that was like a eternity ago. But we can switch to Spongebob and finish the mission finally. I think Larry's been protecting the babes long enough. You're toast, fiend! Explode. There you go. No one's gonna get the sunscreen, but he doesn't have it anymore, so that's good for me. Wahoo! Ignore the sweet, sweet frame rate. What's shaking, Larry?
Congratulations, SpongeBob! You're king of the beach! Here, have a golden spatula!
Thank you very much, Larry. I'll treasure forever, along with the other 28 of them I have. I'll be honest, inflation's probably going to kick in within the next month or so. Bye-bye. I just realized we've actually found every single thing in Goo Lagoon. We have every single sock and every single golden spatula. That's actually kind of sad. That means we will never ever have a reason to come back to Goo Lagoon. Oh well.